I request Honorable Justice Soumitra Saikia ji to give his address. Sir, please.
Namaskar. Good morning, everyone. Uh, perhaps because of this uh, online conference, and perhaps because in similarity of names, I'd just like to point out that Madam Talwar has probably read out the biodata of my colleague, Mr. T.J. Soikia. He's also a justice, he's also a Saikia. Madam, please don't look alarmed. It's perfectly all right. It happens, not a problem at all. I am Justice Soumitra Saikia. I was born and brought up in Guwahati, educated in a school in Guwahati. My father, late Nagendranath Saikia, uh, was a senior advocate, and he was also Advocate General for Nagaland and Arunachal, uh, about twice for each state. And I joined practice in the year 1995 in Guwahati High Court, and continue to do so. And I was guided, and I've had the privilege of working with esteemed seniors and erudite lawyers like Dr. Saraf. Justice Bhuya was also there, as he then was at the bar, Justice Surana, and many others. And I was elevated to the bench on 26th of November 2019. So in terms of judiciary, as compared to all the other erudite judges and seniors, I'm still a baby. I have a long way to go. I have a lot to learn. And if I make any mistake, please feel free to correct me. And Madam, once again, Madam Talwar, I think that's perfectly all right because the website lists both the Saikias together because he and I were elevated on the same day. So it's quite possible. Anyway, so Madam Nikita Badekar, President, All India Federation of Tax Practitioners, Dr. Ashok Saraf, Senior Advocate, Immediate Past President, Mr. Sanjay Kumar, Advocate, the Conference Chairman, Honorable Mr. Justice Rajesh Bindal, Judge, Jammu and Kashmir High Court, the chief guest of the conference today, Honorable Mr. Justice Ujjal Bhuya, Judge, Bombay High Court, Honorable Madam Justice Dr. Anita Suman, Judge, Madras High Court, Honorable Mr. Justice Kalyan Rai Surana, Judge, Guwahati High Court, Honorable Mr. Justice Piyush Agarwal, Judge, Allahabad High Court, Mr. M. Srinivasa Rao, Deputy President of the Federation, Mr. Samir S. Jani, Secretary General, AIFTP, who I'm told is not in the conference today because of medical issues. I wish him early recovery, Godspeed. Mr. Anil Srivastav, Vice President, North Zone of the Federation, Mr. Asim Zafar, Zone Chairman, North Zone, AIFTP, dignitaries present in the virtual platform, respected members, respected senior advocates, learned chartered accountants, tax professionals, ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning to all of you from Guwahati. I am indeed honored and very humbled to be a part of this inaugural function of this virtual tax conference with the theme Challenges for Tax Professionals Post COVID 19, which is organized by the All India Federation of Tax Practitioners, North Zone, in association with the tax bar associations of the states of Uttar Pradesh, Jammu, Punjab, Uttarakhand, and Himachal Pradesh. The All India Federation of Tax Practitioners, more popularly known as AIFTP, was formed in 1976, November, with Sri N.C. Mehta as the founder president. It is the apex body of tax professionals of India, comprising of advocates, chartered accountants, and other practicing tax professionals. Since its inception, the Federation had continued to immensely contribute towards imparting and disseminating knowledge and information in the realm of taxation, both direct and indirect. I'm informed that presently the Federation has more than 8,000 members, individual life members, including eminent counsels, senior advocates, jurists, chartered accountants across the country, and it has affiliations of more than 125 associations. Its members over the years enjoy a strong bond of fellowship exchanged through various conferences and study circles. The AIFTP over the years, as Madam President had said, has grown from a baby to an adult organization. And one of the most important contribution is the journal of AIFTP. This is a journal which covers the latest judgments of the various high courts, Supreme Courts, tax tribunals, includes articles, opinions, latest developments in the field of taxation, both direct and indirect. The, the notification also contains circulars, the other topical information. Apart from that, the national seminars like this, which are being conducted by AFTP every year, in fact, uh, more than once in a year, conventions, which are frequently organized by the Federation, are some of the most significant events organized by the Federation, which are helping the members and other practicing tax personals to keep abreast with all the latest developments, not only to taxation, but with all the relevant fields of law, accountancy, and the financial norms. The some other notable contributions are I understand, are the Nani Palkiwala National Moot Court competition, which was initiated sometime in the year 2004. The other are the Dr. Justice B.P. Saraf Memorial National Moot Court competition, which is considered to be one of the most prestigious moot court competitions amongst the law schools and colleges in India. Besides that, there are several study tours which are organized by the Federation, both domestic and international, which also facilitate the exchange of various ideas amongst the members, as well as the legal and tax fraternity in general. In this conference, which is organized from today, I find the topics are very relevant in today's context. The first session, the first technical session, the subject matter is charitable trusts, educational institutions, hospitals, and discretionary trusts under the IT Act. While the second technical session relates to all about show cause notices, adjudications, assessment, appeals, and GST, under GST. For the second day, in the third technical session, the topic is restrictions on cash transactions and new penalties regime. While the fourth technical session is the subject matter, which will be the subject matter of discussion on the second day, would be GST implication on healthcare, education sector, charitable institutions, and CSR related activities. As most of the members and dignitaries are aware, that law is a constantly changing uh, topic in various subjects, but more particularly in finance and taxation related, this perhaps is one of the fastest evolving subjects in the context of law, both academia as well as law practice. So the subjects which have been taken for this two-day national virtual tax conference are of utmost importance, keeping in context the present scenario. I have been given to understand that at present, perhaps more than 3,500 participants have already registered And this only goes to show the massive popularity and the importance in respect of the subject matters which are raised, which are taken up in this conference. I would also like to congratulate the Federation in its commendable efforts in bringing out a publication which is a commemorative edition on the occasion of these virtual national tax conferences. The compendium of 151 landmark judgments of the Supreme Court, rendered in direct tax, indirect tax, and other allied laws, is but a befitting tribute on the occasion of 151 years of the father of the nation, Mahatma Gandhi, and also on the birth anniversary of Lal Bahadur Shastri, a former Prime Minister of India. I sincerely believe that this compilation of judgments brought out by the editorial team of the Federation will be of immense help to the members of the association, the students pursuing law, as well as members of the academia. I also understand that a book on Justice Dr. B.P. Saraf is to be released today in the inaugural session. I would just like to reflect upon the life and life of late Dr. B.P. Saraf from a personal point of view, as I had known him for several years, several decades rather, even before I started my practice as an advocate. I am deeply privileged to be a part of this program for releasing the book on the life of late Dr. Justice V.P. Saraf. I fondly recollect and remember his words of wisdom, his deep appreciation and blessings showered upon me and my family. Justice Dr. B.P. Saraf was a person of golden heart and was well admired by all for his soft-spoken, kind-hearted, and altruist nature towards one and all. Justice Dr. B.P. Saraf was a scholar and had a brilliant academic career all through. He stood first in BCom as well as the MCom examinations of the Guwahati University, secured first position in the LLB examination. For his academic achievements, he was awarded accolades by the universities and other educational and social organizations. His consistent yearning for knowledge led him to embark on an extensive research in the realm of taxation. He earned his PhD for his dissertation, Capital Taxation in India. Justice Dr. B.P. Saraf was an extremely committed person to social causes and was involved in a large number of philanthropic and social organizations. He was deeply involved with the Red Cross Society and the Red Cross movement till his elevation to the bench. He was a judge of the Guwahati High Court and subsequently a judge of the Bombay High Court. He served as the Chief Justice acting of the Bombay High Court and was finally appointed as the Chief Justice of Jammu and Kashmir High Court. Dr. B.P. Saraf, Justice Dr. B.P. Saraf led an enviable life which had a meaning and a purpose. He was truly a man of substance, but was yet very humble. He lived his life in a manner, as I believe Gandhiji had quoted, live as if you are to die tomorrow. Learn as if you are to live forever. This, according to me, in my personal view, is one of the most important quotes which I'm always inspired when I think about Gandhiji. Ladies and gentlemen, I conclude thanking the organizers of this virtual National Tax Conference for giving me this opportunity to be a part of the conference. I wish the organizers a grand success for this conference. And last but not least, my gratitude and gratefulness to Dr. Ashok Saraf, Senior Advocate, who first introduced me to this august federation and for the opportunities to bond with the Federation as a life member of the Federation till I was elevated. Thank you. Thank you all.